Hey scholars, Mr. Byrne here. This is the tutorial for the monochromatic selfie project we're going to do. So task, step 1, make a chromatic image out of a selfie. Step 2, take a selfie. That means a picture of yourself. I'm sure you're all capable of doing that. Step 3, open up the selfie in Photoshop. So I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut Command O and bring up this, and I have two selfies to choose from here, that one and that one. Oh yeah, we're going to go with that one. So open up the selfie in Photoshop there. Very good. Once you've done that, you're going to click on the foreground color. So you have your foreground and your background color. If you put your cursor over it, you'll see that it will say that. It says set foreground color. Go ahead and click on that. And we get the color picker dialog box. Make sure that the H right here is clicked. And once you've done that, using the color slider, which is this guy right here, you're going to choose a color. Pay specific attention to this corner. This is the really the best place to get the most saturated color that you're looking for. So I want the most saturated color of my color. I will choose orange, one of my favorite colors. Let's see, so slide this down and there we go, nice orange. Okay, then using the color picker, you're going to pick 4 different saturations of the same color. Remember that the saturation is the intensity of the color. Write the color you choose and the color values moving horizontally. So, right down here we have our color number. So this is your base number. You are going to write that on your skeleton notes. There's a section for that there. It says write your color here. That's what you do right there. So my color number is FB9402. And then moving horizontally, I'm going to come in just a little bit. So this is the darkest version of my color. So that'll be my first one. So the darkest one again is FB9402. And then for the dark color, I'm going to come in just a little bit and get kind of a darker orange, but still it's not the darkest, it's just dark. And that number is FB A52A. Then again, now we're going to go to the light orange, which is now FA B551. And then the lightest orange. We don't want to go too far this way. We want kind of a light orange though. So that is FBC A84. All right, once you have those numbers, you can actually begin your project. You need those first. So you can cancel out of this at this point. And you should be writing those down on your skeleton notes. Once you have your color theme set, create a duplicate layer by hitting Command or Control, depending on which system you're on. Command or Control J on the keyboard. So Command J since I'm on a Mac. And I'm going to turn off my background layer. I'm going to be working on layer 1. This is my safe layer. I can always come back to this and start over if everything just goes to disaster. All right. Next, we need to make the image black and white. So hit Command/Control U as in unicorn. So Command U. And it's going to bring up the hue and saturation dialog box. You're going to slide the saturation slider all the way to the left, making the image black and white, and then click OK. Okay, in the options menu, which is these are your options up here, click on select and then color range. And it's going to bring up your color range dialog box here. You're going to set the fuzziness to 70. So right here we have fuzziness, set that to 70. And then using the color picker, select the darkest part of the image. So here is the darkest part of the image. I'm going to click OK, and now you'll see all my little marching ants, selecting all the dark parts of the image within that range. All right, next step. Click on the foreground color and choose the darkest color value from earlier. You're going to put in that number from earlier. So we are going to go to our foreground color, and we're going to enter the number we want right there. So for my darkest orange, we had FB FB 9402, and then click OK. Now we are going to go from the options menu, again, options menu, select edit, so edit, then fill, and then choose foreground color. So your fill dialog box pops up. From this drop down box, you will want to choose foreground color, and then click OK. And it's going to fill all of those dark spots in with our darkest layer of orange. All right, and then we're going to hit Command D as in dog. Command D on the keyboard. You're going to repeat this process 3 more times, each time choosing a lighter range of color. So within your image. So I will demonstrate on here. All right, so let's do that really fast. So again, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go to select color range. I'm going to choose a darker part of the image that's not orange. So right in here, this is pretty dark. And then I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to go back to my foreground color again. I'm going to put in that number for my dark orange now, which was FBA 52A, and then click OK. And then edit, fill, foreground color again. OK. All right, and then we're going to do it again. So Command D, select color range. So I want the next, so that looks good. All right, so then we're going to go to our foreground color. I'm going to put in my air quotation mark light orange, so FAB 551, and then click OK. And then edit, fill, foreground color, OK. All right, then Command D. And see this little bit of gray left? This is where we're going to fill with our lightest ones. Okay, so we go up here, we go to select color range. And we're going to choose the lightest one there. Good. And then foreground color. And we're going to put in that last number. FBC A84. And then click OK. And now edit, fill, foreground color again. Okay, and then Command D. All right, we now have a monochromatic image, so all one color. We have 4 colors in there to make our monochromatic selfie. That is absolutely terrifying, but so kind of cool image. Okay, once you've done that, be sure to save your image as a JPEG. That's JPEG, and you're going to turn that into Google Classroom. So Command S on my keyboard, it's going to bring the Save As dialog box. To save this, I would like you to put in Monochromatic, and that's the name of the project. You're going to put the date, so I'm making this video on the 31st. Happy Halloween. Oh, no special characters. 17, and your initials, and then changing the format right here to JPEG. Once you've done that, you're going to save it to your thumb drive. I'm going to save mine to my desktop. And then for your JPEG options, always 12, 12, 12, 12, and then click OK. And then you should find it on your thumb drive, and you'll be turning that into Google Classroom. So there we go, one monochromatic selfie. All right, scholars, hope you have a great week, and I will catch up with you when I get back. Have a great day. Bye.